watching Hot Ticket, your source for what's happening in Hampton Roads. I'm your host, Michelle Seeger. Did you know that the Virginia Beach SPCA will take your kids? Okay, no, hold on now, not like that. For a day workshops. On top of all the great work that they do with domestic animals, wildlife, and so on, they also hold summer workshops for 6 to 12-year-olds. Jessie Comba is here to tell us what's on this year's agenda. Jessie, thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me.
And thank you for bringing Kojak. He is precious.
He certainly is.
Now tell us, I mean, you're in charge of all the humane education, the sort of youth programs.
Yep, not all of them. We also have a humane education director, and the two of us work in tandem to provide these programs. We just have so many. We need 2 people to run them all.
That makes sense.
But yeah, so the 2 we're talking about today mainly are the Be Wild for a Day and Junior Farmer for a Day, which are both day-long camps that we offer at the SPCA.
Gotcha.
And those are for kids ages 6 to 12, and they're really, really fun. They're brand new this summer. And they'll be doing anything from working with our resident educational crow, Mickey.
Aww.
Yes, it's very cute. To getting to hang out with dogs and reading science books and nature books to cats, to working outside and doing pond exploration and learning about scat, which is also known as poop.
Always fascinating.
Yes, absolutely, especially to kids, and that's something, you know, when you work at an animal shelter, there's a lot of it.
No kidding.
So it's really fun, and it's a great way for kids to learn about compassion and empathy and learn the right way to take care of not only domestic animals, but their environment and their surroundings, and treat other people kindly as well. That's
Absolutely.
what humane education is all about.
And the Be Wild for a Day, I mean, that really does focus on more wild animals. What does that day look like?
Yes, it's really neat. So the kids come in, and first they get to know each other. Everyone's really quiet in the beginning because they're all kind of nervous. They don't know anybody. But we really break the ice very quickly. We go outside. We play nature-based games. We have lots of crafts. We do a tour of the shelter. We have a speaker come in and talk to us maybe about different types of wild animals in the area, show us some different things, play some games with us, and then we have the kids break for lunch or snack, and just meet all the different animals that are at the shelter, get a tour of our wildlife facility. We do wildlife rehabilitation there. Mm-hmm. And that's one of the things that is really valuable to have at the shelter, because we get over 2,000 injured wild animals every year. So it's good to talk to kids about how humans have a really big impact on the environment and on the wild animals as well in their surrounding habitats. So
oh, yeah.
It's really neat. We go on hikes and learn about all different kinds of things. Neat.
And the August workshop, the Farming for a Day or Be a Farmer, now that sounds fascinating. Yes. I mean, the kids, they're going to learn to churn butter?
Yes, they will actually get a chance to make some of their own butter.
See.
And they'll get a chance to practice what it would be like milking a cow using a rubber glove. Yes, so this is a brand new one, and it's very fun, and I think that the group of kids that come will have a fantastic time with this one. There will also be, and during that one, a half-day field trip or a couple of hours to a local farm to see some of the local animals and the way that the farmers work on the farming. Just get a first-hand experience of where their food comes from.
Always useful information.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Very much.
So it's pretty neat, and they'll get to do candling of eggs, which is when you actually look inside the egg with a light and see what stage of the process it's in its growth cycle, which is really neat. And we might even be able to use some of the eggs that we get from wildlife rehabilitation that maybe didn't make it or something to that effect. But it'll be a neat process for the kids.
Yeah, and ages 6 to 12.
6 to 12, yes.
And what's the price and the registration process?
Oh, so registration forms are all online. You go to our website, vbspca.com, and you go under programs and services, children and youth programs, and then kids workshops, and at the bottom, the workshop registration forms are right there. You're gonna fill them out, send them back to me, $60 per program, so $60 for each one, mm-hmm. and then just mail them in to me or bring them down to the shelter, and I'll put your kids on the list.
Beautiful. So for more information on this, as well as all of the great SPCA programs and precious adoptable animals like Kojak, visit vbspca.com, or for youth program information, call 689-1933. For Hot Ticket, I'm Michelle Seeger.